As the sun rises over Atotonilco Lagoon, a new day begins. Here, activities begin as soon as the birds wake. In this majestic lagoon, there are more than 100 avian species. The Atotonilco Lagoon has a very particular ecosystem. Each year it hosts an abundant amount of migratory waterfowl. Some are only here for a short stay of a few months. Others take advantage of this habitat as a place to reproduce. One of these birds is the snowy plover. Snowy plovers are miniature shorebirds that arrive from the months of January through August. It is easy to find them. You can see them running along the beaches of this lagoon. It may seem as if they never get tired of running, when in reality, they are chasing tiny insects for a meal, looking for a mate, or simply enjoying the lagoon. The snowy plover is distinguished by its black beak and large eyes, along with short gray or black legs. As these plovers grow, their feathers change color. Generally, their bellies are snow white, their heads and backs tan gray with black markings on the shoulder, head, and along the wingtips, its neck encompassed by a white ring. Its feathers help it blend with the surrounding sandy habitat. The snowy plover's behavior is based around its feeding habits. During the day, they feed on aquatic insects, crustaceans, worms, beetles, and especially flies. They obtain their food in a run and pause technique, as well as probing sand. During the months of April through June, the snowy plover will reproduce at the Atotonilco Lagoon. Its nests are of simple construction. They consist of nearby debris such as fish bones, wood shavings, dry grass, and even stones. Generally, they lay 3 tiny eggs that blend with sand. Their natural camouflage makes them difficult to find even for the well-trained eye. The newly born snowy plover chicks are white and fluffy like a cotton ball. But like all young creatures, they are vulnerable, and they depend on their ecosystem to survive. Climate change factors in and represents a threat to all wildlife, including the snowy plover in our region. With extreme heat and droughts that make surviving a challenge. Unfortunately, humans have identified more threats for several species, yet the following threats can be reduced. Vehicular activity on the beaches greatly affect the reproductive colonies. The presence of loose livestock around the areas of reproduction also have great consequences, since they step on the nests as well as helpless chicks. The snowy plover is considered a threatened species under the Endangered Species Act. Many national and international efforts are in place to conserve their livelihood, but they have not been enough to sustain their population. Human activity can scare or damage the plovers during their mating and reproductive season. And it is common for adults to abandon their nest due to stress in their habitat. Energy is an important aspect for the small bird. Each time a predator scares them, causing flight to flee, their valuable energy is lost. That energy, they need it for migration as well as to maintain their nests and survive. Migratory fowl, such as the snowy plover, have an important economic role for agriculture, since they balance out the population of plagues. The health of wetlands can be measured by the avian activity that live and nest within. The Atotonilco Lagoon has the privilege to be the habitat for the snowy plover. People and plovers can share the lagoon. This means we can all make use of the ecosystem while protecting our natural surroundings. The snowy plover will always be a part of the biodiversity of Atotonilco Lagoon, so long as humans respect and understand that their nesting grounds shall remain a haven of peace and tranquility with our protection.